Hello everyone, it's Darkseeker here again. Welcome back for another video. Now we're back on standard mode and we're playing Elemental Shaman and we're looking at refinements to this deck. Now the previous version of the deck that I played was from a player called Dwayner, and you can see that video on my channel. And Dwayner's deck ran 2 copies of Lightning Storm, 2 Maelstrom Portals, and a Mana Tide Totem for some card draw. So extensive AoE and a little bit of card draw. Now, since then, I've had some feedback on my channel. Ooh, it's not every day that you see that card played. Feedback on my channel from a player called Chris Frechette, who suggested an alternative deck. A deck that he has been using. And that's what we're trying out here. Now, Chris's deck is more of a tempo-based deck. It doesn't play any copies of Lightning Storm, no Lightning Storms at all, so less AoE, in favour of playing more minions in the deck. And we're going to be trying his deck going for rank 7. So here it is. As you can see, double Maelstrom Portal, no Lightning Storm. Chris's logic is that with double Hot Spring Guardian, double Tar Creeper, double Fire Plume Phoenix, double Tullivar Stone Shaper, that's enough in the early game to stave off aggro. And you put those in place, you know, there's some good taunts there. With some healing, that you can beat down an aggro deck, have part of your board even survive, and get through with a reasonable health total, and then in the late game you can play your big heavy hitters and win the game. The other thing in this deck, interesting decision making, is that Chris is only running 1 copy of Hex. Now I like 2 copies usually, he only runs 1, but here's the justification for it. In addition to Hex, he runs 1 copy of Devolve, and he says that there's flexibility in that, you know, you can either Hex 1 big minion or devolve an entire board, and devolving an entire board has value sometimes. So Chris has provided some excellent justifications to his deck. So if you're interested in playing this deck, feel free to freeze the video or pause the video at this point and have a read through, because there's a lot of great thinking here, some sound thought processes, some great justifications. And he's a really good player because as of writing this, he was rank 4. So he's a really good player. So feel free to have a read and play his deck out. We're going to be trying this deck now on the ladder, going for rank 7. Okay, starting out, he gets to Hunter. Now I'm keeping Jade Claws because it deals with some early minions. I'm keeping Hot Spring Guardian, it's a taunt with a bit of healing, trades very well with early Hunter minions. And I kept Jade Lightning for something like a Scavenging Hyena. Okay, the Alley Cat comes down. Now Maelstrom Portal would have been really good there. Okay, I've made a conscious choice here to use my face to remove one of the cats. Was that the right call? Or should I have played my 1-drop? Oh dear. It would appear that I'm going to be punished now, because look, I can't play my Jade Lightning. I'm overloaded. If I'd played my 1-drop, it would have been fine. So punished is the word. My justification for the Jade Claws was just to remove a minion from the board. Now I could have coined out my healing there, but I've come to realise that maybe it does very little against the Hyena. And maybe that was another mistake. Wow, plus 3 health, and it's got 6 attack. Oh, so playing a totem on curve was a mistake, possibly, on that last turn, and now I'm in trouble. So what do we do here? We can't kill the Hyena. Jade Lightning only does 4. So now I'm really worried about my face. So we could play Flametongue Totem. In theory, he trades the Hyena in, and then we just Jade Lightning. and then we're happy again. The other option is to set up a good Flame Tongue Totem and to play my 1-drop there. So we have 2 1/2s on the board, and we're actually going to kill that 3/2. The Hyena grows. But if he has no more beasts, we can kill it next turn. So this has worked out okay, right? This has worked out okay. Providing nothing unexpected happens here. Okay. I should have expected that, right? Oh dear. It's been a long time since an 8/8 Hyena hit me in the face. We can't kill it. We actually can't kill it. We'd need 6 mana. Yes, we would need 6 mana. Okay, so we just taunt. We've just seen a kill command. So hopefully he can't get through that 3/5. Next turn we have 6 mana. I don't like where this is going. Oh boy. Yeah. There's the combo. 2 beasts on board, player full 7 taunt. That's actually very, very strong. So now you need to ask the question, how do we get through this? 7 health is so awkward. Is that Hyena gonna live? I mean, it is, isn't it? We've got no serious options here. What can we do? No, can we kill it? I think we can, right? So, Jade Lightning onto the taunt, trade in, kill it. Oh god, it's grown. Oh, it's got 9 health. Damn it. Forgot it was a beast, and now it has 10 health. A 12 attack Hyena is on the board, but we still have a taunt with Divine Shield. 12 attack, 10 health. Blimey. On a positive note, we're getting closer to Alakir. Maybe with his 3 attack Wind Fury, maybe he can do something. But yes, this is quite a challenging position. Hunter's Mark. Hunter's Mark would have signified Unleash the Hounds. But he doesn't have Unleash. So why did he Hunter's Mark? He could have just attacked with the weapon, then Hyena. I don't get that. He's just wasted a card, which actually probably means he's got Unleash in hand, and he was thinking about Unleash, then decided not to play Unleash, and then made a last-minute change to his thinking. But now that the Hyena is dead, we're getting control of the board again. His health total is actually really low. How did his health total get so low? We have a taunt in play. This is very important. Next turn, we have another taunt that will come down. Reckless Rocketeer? Oh my goodness, talk about aggressive. Is he dead? Here's the question. I believe he is. Right, so just like that. Yeah, just like that. This deck can turn things around, seize control of the board, and win with Alakir to the face. Okay. Heading into our next game here. Now, we're going up against another hunter. I've been seeing a lot of hunters at this point. And this game is for rank 7. So we want to play this very carefully. Probably play it slightly better than we played that previous game with that bloody Hyena. Now we're quite happy because we have Maelstrom Portal in hand for later, and we have some healing in hand too. And we have Spell Power Totems, so presuming he plays something with 2 health here and he can't kill the totem, Maelstrom Portal is going to go crazy for us. And one of the things that you need to do when playing this kind of deck is you need to plan ahead, because you can see Servant of Kalimos in hand. So on the turn prior, we need to ensure we've played an Elemental. So Servant of Kalimos can be activated. So we've got to plan ahead. So on turn 4, we need to make sure that we play an Elemental. So on turn 5, Servant of Kalimos can come down. Okay, 3 minions on board. Do we Maelstrom here? Or do we just play on curve with our 3-drop? Maelstrom seems fine, right? Oh, and that's good too. Wow. So, getting patches out of Maelstrom is pretty insane. Stone Toss Boar is the other insane drop that you can get. The other insane minion, sorry, that you can get. That's fine. Okay. A taunt in play there, creating a little bit of a roadblock there for the hunter. And next turn, we have Servant of Kalimos. But we may decide that that isn't the right play to make, because we need to evaluate the board state. That 3-2. And a secret. Ooh, okay. So the question is, what secret is it? So we remove a little bit of damage. Is that freezing? No, it's Snake Trap! Oh my goodness. I've not actually seen Snake Trap played for ages. Firefly may actually be the better option over Frozen Crusher. I need low-cost things that I can play to contest his low-cost things. So yeah, the 1-drop was better there. Okay, here he goes. Is he going face? Yeah, he's going face. He's doing... Oh no, he's trading there. Partially going face, partially trading. Doing hunter things, basically.
When Earth moves, empires fall.
Okay, a taunt with Divine Shield is pretty good. Potentially contesting his Houndmaster here. So, Chris's logic with this deck is run less AoE and put more roadblocks in the way early on the board to contest aggro. So far, his strategy, I think, has been working pretty well. Except, there is another Scavenging Hyena. I'm getting sick of seeing that card now, especially after that previous game. But we have the Jade Lightning. So that Hyena is done for now. Or we could just trade the Servant of Kalimos in, because it's injured, right? It dies to both of those other minions on the board. We may as well just do this. Healing is always good. And card draw is even better. So, we've now got a taunt that contests both minions on the board. We have a Manatide Totem that's going to draw us a card. An extra card every turn. So that's pretty awesome. And he's slowly running out of options here. And as he runs out of options, our big threats continue to be played. We have Alakir in hand, we have Servant of Kalimos as well. The plan there was to trade and maybe use the Jade Claws. But we should do this first, right? We should have played Servant of Kalimos first.
Elements guide me.
And we're just going wide on the board here. We're just putting stuff down that he has to trade into and deal with. We have the Earth Elemental in hand too, so that's a massive taunt to block his path again. And despite the hunter being at 30 health, I'd say we have the advantage here. Houndmaster is slightly annoying, but... Okay, he keeps hitting our face with that hero power. It's smart. Whittle me down as best as he can. What am I pondering here? I'm pondering Jade Lightning on the 4-2. That's what I'm pondering. I could have put Servant of Kalimos in. But we're just going to be slightly greedy here with how we do things. And we're going to put that roadblock in the way. You see, I just want to preserve my face. And with this play, I'm saying to him, I'm challenging him, and I'm saying, do you have a kill command? If not, you're going to have to trade everything into that 7-8. That's what I'm saying to him. It's a bit of a gamble, really, popping some of those minions. But I'm saying, trade your board away. And even if you have kill command, you still have to trade in 3 of those tokens, right? Yeah. This has paid off for us. Paid off massively. Okay, sure. And at this point now, I don't think it really matters what we do. One thing you've got to be scared of is Unleash the Hounds. But providing it's not putting us in lethal range, I think we're okay to go wide on the board. So there are some instances where you'd have wished for a lightning storm, for example, like on that previous turn, where we popped the token, popped the deathrattle minions, and you know, his board was filled with 1/1s. Situations like that, you'd hope for lightning storm. But wow, Leroy, this dude is super, super aggressive. Wow. Well, I think we should add this up. What is it? 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. If we can just make some room on the board here. We have Alakir, and we have Flametongue Totem. So we just need to sacrifice one more minion, I think. Yep. Put down the Flametongue. Get the attacks in first from those minions, and then play Alakir. Right, another game, and another win through Alakir. Alakir, Flametongue Totem is a phenomenal combo. Wow. Here we go. Streaking into rank 7. So, Chris Frechette's Shaman deck with Devolve and no Lightning Storm. What do I think? Phenomenal deck. It helped me to streak through the ladder, and it's a great all-rounder. It can deal with aggro decks, with Tar Creepers and 12 Stone Shapers and Hot Spring Guardians, and at the same time it can give you phenomenal value against mid-range and control decks, especially because Servant of Kalimos discovering, I don't know, Alakir, or discovering Kalimos, or discovering a Fire Elemental, or discovering a Blaze Caller can be absolutely fantastic. So managed to get through those 2 hunter games, and I'm aware that some of my plays may have been slightly inefficient, some of my plays may have been slightly risky, like popping all of those deathrattle minions against that last hunter and having his board full of 1/1s. Yeah, slightly risky. But But in the end, it's sort of the gambles kind of paid off for me, and I'm having a lot of fun with this deck. I think I need to refine my play style a little bit because I'm used to having 2 lightning storms in addition to 2 maelstrom portals. So without those lightning storms, I think I just need to reconsider how I play things and how I trade with things. But regardless, this is a really strong deck, and if you have any questions about this deck, post them in the comments section below, and I'm sure Chris will get back to you with a reply. Chris clearly is a very good player. He was at rank 4 with this deck, so I think he is better suited to answering any questions than me. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all again very soon for more Hearthstone action.